Hi there. Thanks for watching. This week I'm talking about one of my favorite neighborhoods in Vancouver. It's called First Place. This is a neighborhood that just kind of comes up pretty often for me, that people identify it as being a place that they want to live. And so we set up a search and are specifically looking for homes in this neighborhood. I come on here on YouTube every week to talk about life and real estate here in Southwest Washington. So if you want to learn more about moving to this area, don't be shy. Just give me a call or reach out by email. And my contact information is in the header above, and it's also in the description below. I've also put a link in the description if you are interested in getting listings in First Place. Just use that link, and that will connect us so that I can set up the search for you, and then you can get listings to your email. So, First Place is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in East Vancouver. It is east of the 205 and west of 162nd. And remember that in Vancouver, 164th runs north south from Highway 14. And as it goes up, it gets to first. And then after first, it kind of turns and it becomes 162nd. So if you hear 164th, 162nd, they're kind of interchangeable. Just it's 164th below first and it's 162nd above first. And then First Place is between 162nd and 205 on 18th. So you can get to the freeway by getting up to 18th and then heading west. And then I think there's a southbound on ramp, but not a northbound on ramp. And then from 205, you can get off if you're heading north at 18th to get home. So that's a little frustrating if you forget about that and you think that there's an exit to go south to turn on 18th, and there's not. Um, so as I've said before, it's like really great access to Cascade Station if you want to go shopping because it gets you on the freeway going south and then back on the freeway going north. It's also really close to Pacific Community Park, which is at 162nd and 18th east of that. And then it's Harmony Sports Field Complex right next to that. And Pacific Park has a really big dog park, which is great. It has a children's playground, and it also has a pretty big walking trail. There's also a Starbucks on the corner of 18th and 162nd. There's a McMinimans right there, a Walgreens, there's a hot dog place, a Wilco Supply, and then if you're into basketball or indoor soccer, there's Clark County Indoor Sports Center also at that intersection or like just south of it on 162nd and 18th. So lots of stuff right there, and it's also not too far away from 136th and Mill Plain, which is where like the Cascade Park Library is and First and Brook Center. So, First Place is an established neighborhood of high end homes. It's a custom home neighborhood, and many of the homes have stone on the outside of them, two-story entries, so like really big, tall homes. They're very beautifully designed, they're custom, extravagant landscaping. You get the picture. It's just a really nice neighborhood. There are wide streets and really big trees, and most people are attracted to how beautiful and well kept the neighborhood is, along with the large lot sizes. They have a great community park with a playground, covered area, a field, and a walking trail. So it's just set up really nicely. It feels private, nice homes, very desirable. So I took a look through the RMLS to look at listings, just get an idea of what prices are like in there right now. In the last 6 months, price ranges for homes that have sold in there are between 700,000 and 900,000. The highest sales price in the last year was 1.4 million, and that was for a newer home. It was like only, gosh, it was like 3 or 5 years old, and it was super nice. But I'd say what's normal in that neighborhood would be like eights and nines, right? Homes in this neighborhood are typically on the market for less than a week. A couple of listings were on the market for longer, like 14 days, 18 days. And when you look at their sales prices, their listed price was higher than what it sold for. So they just overpriced and they sat waiting for a buyer. If you live in First Place, you have quite a few options of places to do your grocery shopping. You could head south on 162nd to the Fred Meyer's that's in Fisher's Landing. And there's also a New Seasons Market right there, and that's just about 10 minutes away. And there's also a Winco on 136 next to that First and Brook Center library, and that's like 5 minutes away. For fitness, you have a few nearby options. Furstenberg Community Center is really popular, and that's right across the street from Winco on 136. That's 5 minutes away. And there's also Cascade Athletic Club, which is not too far away from the Fred Meyer on 164th. And that's less than 10 minutes away. And that club is a personal favorite of mine because it's really big. They have tons of group fitness class options. They have an outdoor pool, indoor pool. So just lots of options. And it's a really, nice gym. Another great smaller option, and I'm sure there's a ton of these, just the one that I know about, is called 9 Round Fitness. And that is like a circuit training kickboxing class. And it's located along 28th Street near 117th, and it's less than 10 minutes away. For walking trails, you can definitely head over to Pacific Community Park as they have a trail system in there. Or you can go through the dog park. That's kind of fun sometimes. Even better, you can go to Lackmas Heritage Trail out in Camas. That's only a 13-minute drive, and that trail is very scenic and definitely makes you feel like you are enjoying the great outdoors, even though you're really not that far out from amenities. Not too far away from that trail is also like the Costco, Home Depot, Walmart that's along 192nd and First. And then also, I believe that Leroy Hagen Community Park has some walking trails, and that park is less than 2 miles away from First Place. Okay, I think that's all I have to share with you on the topic for today of First Place. Enjoy as the videos that I put together. I am happy to answer questions if you have any. Just give me a shout. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye.